Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We are going to talk today a little bit about drawings and how to make them and hopefully get into manometers just a little bit. So, drawings. When it comes to drafting, you don't have to have this amazing, beautiful architectural draft of what we're doing on literally every project. I will tell you, the more money you spend on engineering and the better quality engineering that you get, you should have at least semi-decent drawings that go through stuff like that, okay? So let me get a little bit into it first and I'll explain that comment. First of all, you have a house. Okay, this is called an elevation view. Elevation. That's like I'm standing here looking at the house. This would be the north elevation if I was looking at the north side of the home, or it could be the west elevation if I was looking at the west side of the home. And generally you take your measurements and you do your windows and your doors, and that's how you make an elevation drawing. This is not very common, a requirement for foundation repair specifically, but it is something that happens. I think the County of San Diego will make you do it every once in a while. Yeah. Something to be aware of. Hashtag asterisk, check your engineering contracts, because oftentimes they're going to have a submittal package, but if they have to come out and do this whole recon where they make all these different types of elevations, may be a change order depending on the engineer that you're working with. So something to pay attention to. So those are elevation drawings. Probably should have kept that. So, yeah, I'm going to keep it. Sorry. We've got elevation drawing. Now, if I were to imagine, like so, you've got plan view drawing or bird's eye view drawing. Plan view is what it's more often referred to. So what I'm going to imagine is I just cut a line straight through this house and then I rip off the top half. Okay? I can keep the window in there and the front door. And rip off the top half. And then I'm looking straight down. What would that look like? Well, we've got a door here. And we've got a window here. And we've got a wall. So it's reasonable to assume this is what our living room or front of home would look like, right? Now, let me go back up here a little bit. Usually next to that you have a kitchen, and then we'll just make this the shape of our house. So you've got a kitchen over here, and this is living, and then you've got like a bedroom over here, and a bathroom, and another bedroom, bath, right? Maybe one more bed, and here. So you've got an office, bedroom, bathroom, master bedroom, and a hallway that goes out into some garage, I guess, that comes out here, living room and kitchen. This is how easy your entire floor plan can go. To be clear, guys, when I draw a floor plan, it can look like this. Kitchen, living, bed, bath, garage. That tells me what I need to know. This doesn't look as great as even the last drawing I did, which also doesn't look as great as something that adds, the sliders and the bedroom windows and the doors that run through and having individual separators and all that, right? The more detailed this is, the easier it will be for you as a homeowner, for an engineer, for a contractor, for everyone to understand the scope of work going on. The easier it'll be for resale, and the more legitimate it's going to make everything look like. All right. So I've seen this. I've seen super detailed, which I'm not going to do right now because I can't draw. I've seen just a litany of different types of floor plans, but what works and what our customers deserve are entirely different. Hence that comment I was talking about a while ago. And then they've got another cool thing where, like, I'm going to try and do this. Map. And that is the house with window like that. I believe that's called an isometric view. Almost never, ever, ever used in foundation repair stuff. but it's a cool drawing. You can't draw. So the big thing about drawings, you're gonna have your plan view. I'm gonna keep this easy. Garage, kitchen, living, study, bed, bath, master, and bed. There. Different types of drawings. Now, you'll lay your manometer survey out on this and just plotting out the numbers, which I'm going to talk about when we talk about manometers in a second, or in a different video. You just lay your numbers out on it. Now, if your manometers are stitched together with these lines that look kind of like this, that's called a contour map. This is very helpful for engineers to understand where the home is higher or lower in specific points. Contour mapping is not always mandatory, but it's kind of a really cool thing to help you understand sort of the exact condition of the home. So it's called a contour map. That's really it for drawings, guys. This isn't super complicated. Just wanted you, excuse me, just wanted you to kind of understand what you're looking at when you have a drawing. So I guess the last thing I can say is that's a window. That's a door that swings to the right, right? This is the door, and that's the way it swings to the left. And then that's a slider. For me, that's my little, that's how complicated I get for most of it. This will handle most stuff. And so most guys will understand if you're working with like AutoCAD or something like that, that's very few commands that you have to deal with. It's like line, arc, ortho, splice, and copy. That's it. Sometimes fillet if you get popular. So look for some sort of quality drawings, guys. That's all I was trying to get at. Obviously, it gets way more complicated than that, but we're talking about foundation repairs and sort of this industry. This is how you read a map. That's all. Any questions, comments, concerns? Drop it below or message me directly. Please like, subscribe, share, so on and so forth, and blah, blah, blah. Hey guys, sorry, one more asterisk on this kind of thing. There's certain things that are just nice to have when you go from salesman to crew guys or production, and something that's good for engineering to have and for really everyone to have. That is the location of anywhere that might have a chimney up here in the kitchen, because that totally makes sense. You want to notate like the electrical panel, the gas line. These are all things that will ultimately affect your foundation repair. And then if you're really nice to everyone, you can show like where there's a fence, so people aren't like stuck with access questions, all that fun stuff. And then even depending on how complicated you get with your drawings, you can even have like a gradient, a 1-to-1 slope going down, 5% grade going that way, you know? Again, County San Diego is kind of special. Sometimes they can require you to actually get measurements of slopes surrounding the house. So it's something that's nice to have, guys. That's all.